respond. Yeah. When you call me, I will respond. When you pull me, I will come running to your arms. I will respond to you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ebby with Ebby Reviews. I don't know if that little 5-second clip is going to get this video copyright claimed. I hope not. We pray against it. You know, listen, that song has been ringing in my spirit for the last couple of days. So it's been on repeat while I was working. So as I was preparing to do this review, y'all got just a taste of what it is. And if you want to know what the song is, it's called Respond by Travis Green. Listen, I don't know the words of prayer. Just, you know, keep your sister covered. Listen, okay, so this is Ebby with Ebby Reviews. Hey, y'all. Hey. How you doing? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, depending on if you've been here before or not, or if this is your first time. This is going to be my review for Love and Listings Season 2, Episode 2. So, and it's called We Don't Do Side Pieces. We don't. That's a word in and of itself. Come on, Jesus. That is a word in and of itself. So we start where Taylor said, with Taylor after the melee that happened at the end of last episode. She is staging a house to get ready to either lease or be bought. And she's talking to the guy who does the staging furniture and how they want it to look. She says she's separating herself from the group because no one had her back that evening. When whoever this chick is who threw the drink on her, who business she decided to mind, like nobody, girl, who are you? Nobody asked you, why are you in our business? That is my, that's where I am with it. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Sis, where you came from? Where you going? And do you disappear into the night and nobody knows who you are? What? Okay, so she said she's gotten some text messages and some calls she has not texted, she has rejected, some text messages she has not responded to because she's in her feelings. You see where her former mentor, where she quit him because he was acting crazy last season, he didn't get his life together, and she done went back to work for him after leaving Andre after the whole big melee with Andre and Ajani. And so he's talking to her, he was like, are you sure this wasn't your fault? Can you do some self-reflection? Can you see where you are wrong in this situation instead of jumping on your friends? And she's like, okay, I'll take that into consideration. I will take my part into consideration. However, you supposed to be, she's like, I can't deal with weak bitches. So I don't really know where this is going to go. Because Taylor seems to me like she needs friends. And if I throw blows, that means my friends throw blows. That's the kind of friend I am. I'm not going to let my friend. That's first of all, it wouldn't have, because when she would have threw that drink, I would have came around with a roundhouse, right? Bop, bop, and bopped that bitch. Catch me, Jesus. And bopped her right in the top of her head. That's all I'm saying. Because listen, if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready, is all I'm saying. She couldn't have, it wouldn't have been my friend and you threw a drink on her and then didn't think you was going to leave with your wig still attached to your head. No, ma'am. There are consequences to every action. And the consequence of you throwing a drink on my friend is me snatching your wig off the top of your head. But that's just me as a friend. So I don't know. Everybody can't be. And they're supposed to be professionals in a professional setting, I guess. All right. So Sam picks up Ajani, and Sam says that half of her business has gone into development with the way the real estate business is working. Half of her stuff is now in development. And so she's trying to teach Ajani the ins and outs of doing development deals in addition to just selling real estate. We go to oh, I told y'all already that Ty asked Taylor, did she provoke the argument? Ty Taylor is not accepting anyone's apologies. Ty is calling her on her bull, and she's not responding. So people can't make amends if she's not open to calls and texts. So then Sam takes Ashani to a construction site and, getting her acclimated to, the ins and outs of developments versus, already ready. Excuse me, my nose itches. Allergies are acting up. Instead of already done real estate. And so why in God's name are these women wearing heels to a construction site? That's how you do when you don't know stuff. I don't understand. I don't understand. So Eric and Zach are planning this getaway for the group to Palm Springs, I think it was, they said that they were going, just to get the group together to try and get to Taylor because she's not accepting calls and text messages. Just to, tell them, see where she is, gauge her feelings, how she's feeling, see if they can get if they can get her to accept their apologies and get the group back to like an even keel. So it feels like if they try to set up an intervention, we'll get to it at the end because it felt wonky to me if that's what they were trying to do. And then how they treated her when she got there seems incongruent, but all right. So Jacob is talking to his auntie and he needs to be on his grind. He's got to get this house for Safari. He's got 3 mouths to feed him, his baby mama and his baby. So, and his aunt is like, oh my God, I can't believe you had a baby. My Shuggy had a baby. That is a grown. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. So, he still hasn't found a house for Safari yet. And he's concerned. So, because the first 2 houses, Safari was like, that ain't it. That's not heaven. So then we go to Vivica Fox. Zach is showing another house to Vivica Fox. The original house that she liked, that he showed her, went into escrow. So that house was no longer on the market. So he has to find her a different house. So he finds her this other house. It's 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, I think it was. It was a gorgeous house. And so he is stating that, he has developed a friendship with Vivica. He's gone to brunch with her and friends. He's making all of these connections. She is the first celebrity client that he's had outside of someone being in the sports arena. So he is expanding his circle of acquaintances, therefore potential prospects, to be able to sell them a house with him, garner and cultivating this friendship with Vivica. So he sits down with her in the house and they have a little conversation. He tells her the situation with Sam, and that's when she tells him, you're not a side piece and we don't do side piece things. And he explains about the relationship that Sam was in with the other guy. And he says to Vivica that Sam was mad that he even knew that situation was even happening. Not the fact that she was no longer with the boy, but just that she was mad that he knew. It seems like he left some information out of his conversation with Vivica that did not put Sam in the best light. And I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know. But Vivica was really giving him some good auntie advice. Like, know your worth, King. Don't accept second. You're not nobody's side piece. You main man material, not side material. We don't do side pieces, that type of thing. So Ashani and her boyfriend, Ashani is packing for this trip to Palm Springs. Her boyfriend comes in the house. And they talk about the trip. And he asked, is Andrew going to be there? And she was like, as far as I know, no. And her boyfriend gets into his feelings. Boyfriend, Why are you in your feelings? I just said, to my knowledge, he's not coming. So if he's not going to be there, why are you upsetting your feelings? Ajani, what did you do to this boy for him to be so distrustful? Even the mere fact that someone might possibly come to y'all situation, he like, I don't like it. So listen, there's more there, and I'm sure we're gonna get more into that. So excuse me. So Jacob meets with Safari to show him a house. However, the house is outside of his budget by 10 grand a day. He was willing to spend 20 grand a day for, I think it's like a 2 or 3 day photo shoot for this video. But the house that he found, $30,000 a day, but they work it out. And so they give it to him at the price, and then they do some charity work or something to offset the cost. So he closes the deal on this house with Safari, and everything is all good. So he's celebrating, and the guy who helped him do the deal, who's a friend of his, he's like, you want to come with me? I'm about to go to Palm Springs. It's a conglomerate of friends, business associates. We're getting together to celebrate, blah, 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 and we're going to celebrate in Palm Springs. And he was like, did your girl know you're going? And there's going to be women there? And he was like, no, I told her it's a dude trip. If you already lying to this little girl, you already. You already. Just don't go well. They're not gonna be broke up in the next 2 episodes. He talked about she's super jealous and like it's girl. Listen, sis, it's an amazement. Know your work, queen. I'm not even gonna talk down on that girl and her flat face and how that even happens. Because she, from what we see, her personality has got to be out of this world, because it is most assuredly, maybe her body was banging before she had the baby. I don't even know how that happened. That's what he's attracted to. Good on you. So everyone arrives. Sam and Zach are giving each other the eye. They're gonna end up fucking before all of this is over with. They say they trying to go slow, and she's trying to get over. She's trying to get over what's his face, whoever the boy was that she was dating, who she found out was a liar. But as soon as Sam and Zach get into the same vicinity, the chemistry, the sexual tension, everything ratchets it up by 50 points. So whatever they've been talking, this whole episode went out the window because they warmed up for each other. So they're eating dinner. Taylor arrives late, and she comes in to the cold shoulder from everyone. Now, if everyone has been trying to apologize to her for how things went down and them not having her back and making sure she's okay, everyone is really treating her like dirt when she gets there. That's how the episode ended. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, so ain't nobody got nothing to say. No hi, how you doing? No nothing. Not even a common courtesy. Nothing. Oh, we glad you made it. Nothing. I'm so glad you made it here safely. Nothing. Nobody ain't got nothing to say. Nothing. Nobody. I would feel a way too if I was Taylor, just to be perfectly honest. I would feel a way as well. If, y'all supposed to be my people and something went down and somebody put their hands on me and nobody came to my aid, but y'all all texting me to apologize about how it went down. But when I get in your presence, y'all giving me the stink eye, I would have an issue as well. I absolutely would. And I would speak to it. And I think she's going to speak to it in the next episode. We will see. This is my recap for Love and Listing, season 2, episode 2, 3. This is episode 3. Is this episode 3? Have I been calling it season 2, episode 2? Oh, Mother of God. Okay. I think it's episode 3. It'll be right in the description box. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.